Hey beauties, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today's video is going to be 5 tips on how to make your makeup last when wearing a face mask.
This is the time.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little moment over there. So there are 3 types of different face masks that I kind of like gravitate towards. I'll talk about them a little bit later throughout this video. Okay, so if you want to find out what you need to make sure you're still looking cute underneath the face mask, then keep on watching. Right, okay, we are gonna start with our primer. Primer is gonna be your best friend, guys. Make sure it's not super dewy. Make sure it's nothing crazy. I'm gonna go in with the All Nighter primer from Urban Decay just because All Nighter setting spray locks it down. And I personally feel like with this primer, it does the same thing. It literally just locks everything into place, which is just amazing. I would stay away from things that are like super dewy at this point just because it's just gonna get really messy underneath the mask. Now I recently was in Paris and I was wearing a full beat of makeup and definitely, you know, putting on a mask, it was just coming off and I was like, no, I need to like find the way. So I tried these different techniques and I felt like they really worked for me. So I thought I'd share this with you guys. P.S. if you guys are new to this channel and you just landed here and you're watching me, then hello, welcome to the family. My name is Danny, and yeah, feel free to like this video if you're enjoying it so far. Maybe wait, watch it a little bit more, and feel free to subscribe as well. Okay, cool. So face primer is all over. Make sure it is a super long-lasting primer or something which is matte. So that is tip number 1, face primer. Because I know so many people are like, do I need face primer? There's a lot of people out there actually who actually don't like using face primer, so use it. Okay, so at this point, I'm primed. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my foundation and my concealer on, and I'm gonna be right back. Guys, so literally just midway putting my foundation on, guess who just turned up? Come here, come. Hey, my bestie Richard literally just turned up and he brought me Starbucks. I'm so happy, guys. It's so warm today in London that it's Frappuccino weather, so we are going to enjoy this throughout the video. All right, so once we have our foundation, concealer on, literally this is it, still wet guys, I'm gonna go ahead with some setting spray at this step. So I'm gonna go ahead with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. This is the mini travel size version, which I love. It's great if you're just like in your makeup bag. It doesn't take up too much space, but it's so good. It is so good. So at this point, literally, just spray it on everything whilst your foundation and concealer is wet, and you're just gonna let that dry a little bit, and then we're gonna go on top with some powder. Okay, so for this, I would definitely say you have to lock in your foundation with powder. I know everyone recently has been loving this like dewy look and stuff, but no babe, it is gonna rub all over your face mask. This on the inside is gonna be full of foundation, so we cannot have that happen. So tip number 2 is going to be to make sure you powder your face. Now what I was doing sometimes in Paris was using a pressed powder. This is also by Urban Decay. I don't know why, but Urban Decay just like locks everything in, and then I was going on top with a little bit of loose. So maybe we'll do that today actually. Yeah, let's just pat the pressed powder all over like this with a little brush. And what I want you to do, guys, is literally just pat it on. So you're kind of like pressing the powder onto the skin to make sure that everything lasts a lot longer. Richard keeps on looking at me, guys. It's pissing me off. He's right here. Stop looking at me! Okay, now next up, we're gonna go in with the loose powder. You can use any translucent or loose powder. I'm gonna go ahead with the Pat McGrath Labs one, just because I don't know, I feel like it's very fine and super soft, so it's not cakey at all. And you don't really need that much powder here, guys. And I'm gonna use this sponge. It's a Juno sponge, which is super soft and actually great for powders. So I have powdered all of my face, and then I'm just gonna press this a little bit on top, okay? So obviously this might be a little bit heavy if you are definitely not used to wearing powder. Personally, I love powders anyway, but really you just want to make sure that you're kind of locking everything into place. So just go ahead, press that on all over. Don't forget about your forehead, under here, like so. Okay, so once you have literally powdered your whole face and it's kind of looking like this, we are going to be moving on to the next step, which is going to be tip number 3. Oh, jeez. Okay, so at this bit, guys, I feel like my skin is looking just a little bit powdery, which I'm not a huge fan of, but we are gonna put more setting spray on after this step, okay? So tip number 3 is going to be to wear powder, bronzers, and highlighters. Babe, we do not want to be putting a cream highlight where it's just going to go everywhere, or a cream contour. Like, it's just going to move around. And what I personally found whilst I was testing out these face masks was even across here, like when you actually wear the face mask and put it over your ears, this would take off like your highlight, it would take off your bronzer, and it would just leave a line, which is so annoying. So that's why powder is going to be your best friend, okay? So tip number 3, powder bronzers and powder highlights. I'm going to go ahead with the new Airbrush bronzer from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the shade number 2, and I've actually been really liking it, guys. It's super soft, super buttery, so I've been loving it, and I definitely feel like you can build it up quite gradually and quite slowly. So I'm just going to do that, and we'll be right back. Ooh, okay, so bronze is on. Look what difference that makes. I feel like when the bronzer comes on, I feel complete. And the highlight I'm going to use is from Estee Lauder. It's the Bronze Goddess. And this one is in shade Heatwave. Yeah, which obviously you guys know I had been dying to try for the longest time ever. And I finally have it, guys. Personally, I find that this is, like, it's not so sparkly, which is quite nice. So it's not too crazy. I feel like right now, my highlight is definitely a little bit more calm. Like, maybe the highlight trend's finally over, but I literally just do a little bit on the cheeks, and then also just on the bridge of the nose and on the tip. Okay, and this is gonna get us ready for the next tip. Okay, guys, so let's just finish this bit off. Right, so tip number 4, who's ready? It was kind of like, we've already kind of done it really, guys. It is gonna be setting spray again, okay? So setting spray when you put your foundation on, setting spray after you put your powder on, and this is perfect because everything's kind of powdery, a little bit flat, and this will just revitalize everything. So we're going to go ahead with another layer of this, and just make sure you let that set really nicely. Okay.
What? Not set?
Not set. Oh my god, guys, trying to do a video with your friend in the room is not easy. It's kind of very funny, actually. Setting spray is tip number 4. Make sure you do it, use it. My favorite one, like I said, is this one, but there are so many others. I just feel like this one definitely locks in, but if you do use too much, sometimes you can kind of feel a bit overboard, so don't go too crazy. Okay, so I've literally just popped some mascara on just to make your eyes pop, guys, because that's the only part you're going to be seeing when you're getting the transport or getting Ubers or going to places. So you need your eyes to be seductive, ready, you know, mysterious. And I'm just going ahead with the Falsies Lash Lift from Maybelline. I actually love this mascara. Like, I love affordable mascaras. I don't know why, but I feel like they always work wonders. And that is going to take us to our final tip. Who's ready?
Stop staring at me! We'll get on with step 5, Harry.
Okay, so step 5 is going to be matte lips. So I love a gloss. I think we already know I'm always rocking a gloss. I just love it. So please don't do that. It is going to get all over the place. It's going to move. It's going to smudge. So matte lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, lip pencils, all of that jazz is going to be perfect. You can even just use a lip balm if you wanted to with nothing else on it, but just be aware that it will transfer. So I'm going to go ahead with this lip liner. Oh, almost dropped it. This is from Victoria Beckham. I love her lip definers. This is in shade number 2, I think. Is it number 2? Yeah, it's number 2. Personally, I just feel like this is like my lip color, which I'm obsessed with. So I'm just gonna apply that all over. LOL! Okay, great. So lip is on, guys, and just to mix it up and be extra sassy, I'm just gonna literally put a tiny bit of concealer on the center. And this is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer from Nars in shade Custard. And then you just kind of like pat it out, okay? Okay, so you can kind of see it just gives you this ombre look. And personally, I just feel like it makes it a little bit more dimensional because I would put on a gloss, and because I can't put on a gloss, this just makes my lip look natural but have a little bit more satin going on, you know? So I'm gonna finish off, again, kind of going back to step number 4 with a little bit more setting spray.
For that set look.
For that set look, and I'm gonna get changed and be right back. All right, okay, so I have my outfit on now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna wear this today, guys, because it's actually so warm outside, and I'm ready to put on my mask. Hello, look at this transformation. Oh, so the good news is that we can wear this, we are safe, we are sassy, we are living our best life, and when we take it off, our makeup is still intact. Still intact, but the real test is really when you're out and about and it's hot and stuff like that, so that's really, really good. So yeah, we are going to give a little sass and finish off the video. Woo! Okay, so we have literally just got back. Let's see how the makeup is looking. Ah! So let's just have a little bit more of a closer look. So bearing in mind, me and Richard have been out pretty much all day. We've had lunch, we've had coffee, we've had drinks, we've had macaroons, we've done so much today. I've actually been vlogging the whole thing, so be sure to check out the vlog. It's probably going to be posted after this if you want to find out exactly what we've been up to, but it has been a full-on day, and I have to say, my makeup has lasted really good. So I'm actually really, really happy, guys, really, really happy, and I think that all of my 5 tips definitely work. So literally there is a little bit of makeup on the mask, but personally I don't really care about that. What matters is how my face looks, you know, it's the face. So usually what happened before is that all of my makeup would come off around my nose, which really annoyed me. Maybe a tiny bit has come off my nose, but nothing that crazy, and everything else is looking super cute. My lipstick's come off because I've been eating and drinking and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really happy. I've passed the test. All right, so seeing as Richard is here, I thought I would definitely do the intro with him for a change.
I did the steps.
He didn't do the steps, guys. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it educational, and hopefully you can use 1 or all 5 of these tips to make sure you're still looking super cute with your mask. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and give it a thumbs up, plus press that subscribe button. And also I'm gonna post Richard's Instagram down below if you want to check it out, because I know you guys are gonna be like, who is this? Also let us know if you want us to do some videos together, because
I'll beat this.
we are bored, we are in lockdown. I think we should do a challenge.
Sure.
Shall we?
You're looking at me like
Let's
that,
do it! Let's do a challenge. I'm so excited. So yeah, I will see you soon on the next one, guys. Love you all.
Bye.
Bye.
How long do we do this for?
Forever. We do this for a long time.